Hello, my name's Barnett Gilmer. I'm owner and CEO of Gulf Breeze Recovery. And today we have a special guest with us.
My name is Joe Bailey, and I'm a consultant to Gulf Breeze Recovery, and have been with Barnett and the organization since its inception almost 6 years ago now. And I provide consultation and training to the staff of Gulf Breeze. But I've worked in the addiction field as a clinical psychologist for the last 40 years. And I've played many roles in that, but one of the topics that I'm most excited about talking about is the health of the helper. I do a lot of work with treatment centers around the country, helping the staffs to be healthy, because when the counselors are in their own health, when they're operating from their resilience, they're far more effective with the staff. And Gulf Breeze has done a tremendous job in really educating their staff and supporting their staff in that. And the second thing I'm really passionate about is working with families. My career started in the addiction field, working actually in family therapy with people in recovery and their family members, the children, the spouses of people in recovery. And back in the 70s, I worked with Virginia Satir, a very famous family therapist at the Johnson Institute, doing work, some pioneering work with families in family therapy.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned health of the helper. So I have to ask, what is health of the helper?
Well, it's really, we can't really teach what we don't know. We can't, and when we're working with our guests, when we're working with people, they don't listen so much to what we say, but where we say it from. Our own ability to be present, our own ability to have a good life ourselves. If we're trying to direct them to their own health and teaching them about recovering their resilience and their ability to live a life without drugs and alcohol, we have to be a model for that. So we really stress at Gulf Breeze with all the staff that their health comes first, that they're taking care of themselves, setting boundaries. Self-care is important, but not only that, but being grounded and having a deeper understanding for themselves first. We often say you have to catch the ball before they run with it. Before they can pass it on to the guests, they have to have the understanding and the depth of knowing what it feels like to be comfortable in your own skin before they can pass it on to the people who they're serving.
Yeah. It's funny because the next question I was going to ask was, why is it important? And I think you touched on a couple of points there. Mm-hmm. People who come to treatment, they can really sense when people are sincere and when they're not. When they're actually there for the right reason, to want to be there to help people, or if staff is just there to quote collect a check, that kind of thing. And just from my experience, I just think it's real important to have staff on board with it, because that way the guests and the clients can see that it's real. That there's a sincerity level there